Let's talk about 5 key steps to transition to a more joyful career. Hey guys, it's John here in my living room on a beautiful, beautiful day outside. It's in the low 70s and sunny and shiny, and I'm going to go spend some time out there, but the lighting out there is really bright, and I don't want to squint on camera, so I'm here inside talking to you here. I wanted to hop on and talk about these 5 key steps. A lot of times in my private sessions, I'll talk to people about what they really want to do in life. They'll talk about they're in this job because it makes them enough money, or say, "Do you love your job?" And you say, "Well, it gets me by." Or they'll not have a passion for what they're doing, or they'll be in a work environment that's not conducive to a joyful life. And when I look at the idea of most people who want to do something that they love for a living, they think of it as all or nothing. They think of it as, I'm in this job, and how do I just let this job go and suddenly do this other job? And I truly think you have to think about it as a transition. You can be completely grateful for having a job that keeps a roof over your head as you joyfully transition into a new career. And you just start doing things that are easily coming to you. And here today, I want to talk about 5 key steps. 5 key steps to joyfully transition into your next life. The first of this is to let go of money. Let go of money. Because the first key step is to say, if I had all the money in the world, what would I be doing? What would I do? And people will say, well, I would travel, I would do whatever, right? So then you start thinking about, well, what are the things that I'm really passionate about? What are the things I really love, right? Because now you're not worried about where the money's coming from. You have to let go of that idea of where the money's coming from and come back into the idea of, what do I love to do? Because to joyfully transition means you're joyfully moving into something you love. And first you have to define what that is. And the only way you do that is to first set aside the concept of needing the money and just say, what do I love to do? And how can I monetize what I love to do? Second thing you do is you look at your current skills and your interests, the things that really do inspire you. You're going to joyfully transition into something you love, but what are your skills? Can you start using the skills that you already have as part of this transition? For instance, if you want to move into spiritual work, maybe your job you're in now, you have technical skills, building your website, doing all the things that you can use in this transition to create your next aspect. Whenever you want to step into a career where you're helping others, the number one thing you have to realize is that you're the product. You have to come to the place of realizing that you have to be seen. And it's not your skills that inspire people. It's your being. It's your person. It's what you're putting out. So find something you love. Show the world what you love in big ways, so the world can see you and come to you for wanting to work with you. Your biggest asset for transitioning into a new career is quite literally you. You are the one who's bringing your skills and assets to this next level of chosen creation or chosen career. Looking at now your future from the perspective of doing what you love, what careers can you do that? Now, some people get lost in this one. They go, well, I'd like to travel. And I go, well, that's very interesting. Would you like to help people? And usually they say yes, or be an inspiration to someone even. And like I can list jobs for travel. My son's mother, she used to place foreign exchange students. Well, next thing you know, the company that she worked for, they had conventions all over the world. So she was every year going to the convention wherever they were all over the world. She was seeing lots of countries, doing lots of things because she loved to travel, right? You could also become a travel blogger. You could become a travel agent, or create adventures. I spoke to someone recently who was an amazing visual creator. He was an actor. He was a director. He loved to travel, and we were talking about how just start by creating YouTube videos and create you on your travel adventures, and then pitch it to Discovery Channel. Maybe you'll end up getting a Discovery Channel show. There's lots of ways to take what you love and create it. My passion in life has always been helping others, helping people in profound ways. I declared that I was leaving corporate speaking and going into just helping people in profound ways. And the next thing you know, YouTube presented itself to me. That's really the kind of the key to this is recognize you do what you love, look to use your skills and assets to transition into that lifestyle, and then searching for the things that are in alignment with the things you love, the jobs with the things you love to do. Find the one that makes the most sense for you. Don't get too stressed about the money. When you do what you love, the money comes anyway. So just put yourself out there, being fully authentically you, doing what you love, using the skills and assets that you already have, using YouTube or other people to help you get new skills that are more in alignment with what you'd like to do, and make it a joyful transition. As you're leaving one job, it's easily transitioning to another. I had breakfast this morning with a dear friend and recently found out that we're blood related. And for a couple of years, she was wanting to move to Florida, have a new career, do all kinds of things. And I was like, joyfully transition. I said, you can go to Florida, do this thing. So she started this whole thing where she's now doing yoga and she's teaching yoga and she's going to start doing YouTube and all kinds of things with yoga and working classes out with yoga. And then she said, I'd rather do this in Florida on the beach. And she started, creating that she's joyfully transitioning to this life, teaching yoga, and the bank that she works at told her about a job in Florida that that was doing what she already does. So she would be able to move to Florida where she wants to be, and she would be able to then start doing her yoga on the beach, which was what she was focused on, and she'd be able to joyfully transition to that place without any real monetary struggle, right? So it really comes down to this idea that she can literally joyfully transition to this new lifestyle because she chose it. The universe will support you. The universe supports you when you choose and you believe you're receiving. But if you can make it a joyful transition rather than a this or that situation, it's going to be much easier for all involved. And make that the goal for this is that you literally step into this idea going, I am joyfully transitioning. Take action on your transition. If you want to, in her case, teach yoga, start teaching yoga. If you want to teach yoga in a bigger, broader way, start finding ways to broaden your awareness. My friend Jenny, this is the person I'm talking about, she literally just bought a camera of mine so she could take herself to the next level, right? I'm so proud of her. I could not be more proud because I see her taking an action towards exactly what she's creating. And she is an amazing individual because she's now looking at this going, oh, all I had to do is just start taking action with my beliefs, putting your thoughts, words, and deeds into action. Starts letting the universe say, okay, this is what we're doing now. And the universe starts to feed things into your funnel of creation. And that funnel of creation brings you to this next place. It made me overjoyed to have breakfast with Jenny the other day because she was sharing how excited she was for this creation. And like I said, I couldn't be more proud. And my friend Holly was there, and my friend Holly and I were just giggling. And after breakfast, Holly came back here to sign some of those autographed books, which are available. Go to John of New, click on the cover of the book. It'll take you right to her site where you can get your autographed copy. The copy is autographed by me and by Holly because we're co-authors on that book, and save $5 on it as well. Hop over there on that channel. But what I was saying was take present moment action. Take your present moment action creating your outcome, because this present moment action is what starts to bring things into fruition. When, a month or so ago, Holly and myself had breakfast with Jenny, and we started talking about the present moment's actions she could take during breakfast. And that day, she took present moment actions. Now, 1 month later, everything has changed, and everything is coming into focus. Everything is coming into the space where she literally is creating the outcome in the now. And the universe is saying, okay, we're doing that now. And so it really comes down to you not just knowing where you're going, but just start taking an action on it. put things in motion, thought, word, and deed. Lastly, focus everything on joy. Know it's joyfully happening, happily creating, joyfully receiving, keeping your entire concept, your entire feeling of this experience of transition, keep it focused on being joyful. Stay in the joy of it. When you're not feeling the joy of it, that's because you've kind of slipped into a struggle with it. Release the struggle, come back to the joy. No, I am joyfully receiving a life doing this new thing that I love. And if you're not sure what the thing you love is, then create that. I am joyfully receiving a new direction, a new purpose in life that I love and feel fulfilled doing. You can create ambiguously like that too. But it's a matter of I am joyfully transitioning into a career that I love. And if you know what you love already, which is great, then you say, okay, I have this thing that I love. What can I do that will make me an income doing that? And then you just create from that perspective. And next thing you know, what's happening is the universe is lining up behind you and helping you create that outcome, helping you come to that space of joyfully receiving. And your transition becomes smooth and easy, like Jenny's did. She started taking action, and next thing you know, a job opened up in Florida. How wonderful is that? How wonderful is that? So these are the 5 steps. Take these 5 steps and put them into your present moment. Start putting your thoughts, words, and deed behind it. Find what you love. Look at your skills and assets and figure out, how do I use these to get to where I want to go? If I don't have a skill or an asset, just go on YouTube or find somebody who's doing it and ask them questions. Figure out how to do it. Just start making that action, right? Don't doubt. Hold on to your faith. Hold on to your outcome until you hold it in your hand. And just know that if you combine your belief with your thoughts, words, and deeds, it's gonna come together. But make sure you're doing it all joyfully. And that's my thought on this. You guys have a great day. And I'll talk to you soon. See ya. Bye.